guys, so I'm so excited to be showing you guys my tanning routine. Self-tanning is something that is super important to me and just makes me feel more confident, especially in the winter months when you're getting a little bit paler. So I thought I would show you guys my routine today, and I'm so excited. This video is in collaboration with Loving Tan, and if you don't know what Loving Tan is, basically they are a self-tanning brand with tons and tons of amazing products. I've used Loving Tan for years now, so I was so excited when the opportunity presented itself for me to be able to work with them, because I've purchased their products from even before that. So I'm so excited to show you guys my tanning routine today. It's something I do about once every week to 2 weeks, depending on the products I'm using during that week and how I kind of upkeep my tan. So I'm just going to tell you guys all my tips and tricks. But to start out, one of the very first things I do to kind of prep my skin is in the shower. So I will shave and exfoliate. As you can see, I just got out of the shower. This is their tan removing and skin polishing glove, and I love this. It gets off your tan so much better than any like body scrub or loofah will, because it's designed to take off the tan. You always want to start with a clean, smooth base. So I've just found that the Loving Tan removing glove works the best for that, and it makes my skin feel so soft and so polished after using it. So I'm obsessed with this. I will start by prepping my skin by just moisturizing it. Moisturizing your skin is super important for a very pretty, smooth tan. So I just went in with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream on my face, because my skin does get drier in the winter time, so I want to make sure my face tan looks flawless. So I'm actually going to be starting with my face tan for today, because it just makes me feel more complete. So Loving Tan actually has the Deluxe Facial Tanner. Fun fact, around this time last year, they actually had just come out with this, and I was so excited. This was before I was working with them, because I had wanted a facial tanner from them to kind of like match my body tanner, because I was using that as well. And so I got them on Black Friday because they had amazing deals going. By the time this video goes up, Black Friday will be past, but they might still have the deals up, so definitely check that out. So if you guys want to actually save some money and get a free mitt with your purchase, it'll save you about $15. You can use my code gracetaylor at checkout and you will get your tanning mitt for free. And Loving Tan is actually my favorite tanning mitt because it just makes my application go on the smoothest. This is another one, but I have a mitt right here, and they last you a good amount of time. You can wash them, which is super nice. I love it because it just makes my tan go on smooth and not choppy. It's just very soft. So definitely the best mitt. So use my code gracetaylor again at checkout and you'll get a free mitt with any product purchase. So I'm going to be starting by doing my face tan, and I'm using their Deluxe Facial Tanner in the shade Dark. I like to apply this with a brush, so I just use kind of this buffing brush, and I just take about a dime size of this. And what I love about this is it'll naturally wash off your skin. Let me grab a mirror. It naturally washes off your skin, so you don't have to worry about it leaving a weird residue, because as you naturally like wash your face in the morning and the night, we wash our faces more than our bodies normally, so it just tends to come off faster. So normally I will reapply the facial tanner a couple times a week, and I really like this. It doesn't cause my skin to break out. And by using a brush, I really like using this because I can get in all of my hairlines and everything easier than if I were to use the mitt. Sometimes what I'll also do with the facial tanner is I will kind of like put it in spots where you normally would contour and let it sit. After 2 hours you can rinse this off, so it's super easy. One thing I love about Loving Tan products is they don't pill up. They're very buildable, so you can layer them and get more layers in if you want. Sometimes I'll take the mousse or the face tanner and just kind of carve out spots where I want to contour. Not gonna do it today, but that's definitely an option if you want to have a very natural looking contour. So now that my face tan is on, I'm going to match it to my body. So I'm using the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. This is my favorite mousse. They also have the 2-hour mousse, which you put on, leave on for 2 hours, and then you can wash it off and you're tan. And that is a very good one too. I don't mind waiting the longer time for this because I just love how the results look of this one. You can leave this one on anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. I normally will just like sleep in it or apply it in the morning and leave it on all day. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. It is the morning time, so I'm going to apply this right now and just leave it on until I shower later. One super important step to kind of prep your skin is moisturizing. I'm going in with any moisturizer. This is just a Vsco, and I put this on any dry spots, so your elbows, I put it on my collarbone, I put it on my knees and my ankles and my wrists, because those are all just kind of bonier spots. So I will just take a little bit of this and put it on all those spots because we don't want the tan to come out patchy or anything like that. Okay, so once you're fully moisturized, one thing I also want to talk about real quick, if you've ever self-tanned before, right after a shower, you'll notice that it'll leave like little brown dots because the tanner like goes into your pores. So one thing I just want to recommend to you guys so you don't end up with that issue is that you either rinse off with some cold water after your shower or just wait a little bit before you apply your tanner after your shower so your pores aren't open and everything. This is the shade Ultra Dark and it still is compatible with the face tanner. So I'm going to start with kind of my chest. So for my chest, I normally just do 1 pump and that is enough for me. So got the pump. And what I like about Loving Tan is it automatically has a color that you can see, so you can see where you're applying it and how it's all looking and blending out. And I'll also bring this up my neck, so it's just easy to see where you're applying the tanner with the color so you can make sure it's smooth. Okay, so real quick, I just did my left arm. For my arms, I will normally do 1 pump on the upper half and then 1 pump on the lower half of them and just go around your armpits. Another thing I'm obsessed with Loving Tan for is it's a natural olive color, so you're not going to look orange. It's going to look very natural and sun-kissed, which is what we are going for, of course. To blend it, I just use circular motions and do this all around and make sure I'm getting everywhere so it's not streaky. Another reason I love Loving Tan is because the mousse doesn't dry like right away. It gives you that time to blend it out smoothly and not feel like you're like rushing to do it, but it also dries quick in the same sense once you stop blending. So it's, if that makes any sense, like it'll dry fast but it won't dry too fast to where you don't have time to blend out your tan smoothly. Also, just disregard all of the scratches and everything on my neck. I saw kittens yesterday and you know, they have claws, so I got a little scratched up, but it was worth it. So for my stomach, I will normally use 1 pump of the mousse. But one important thing, just so you guys don't make this mistake, don't put it right on your belly button because then it'll just all go into your belly button. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so let me tilt the camera down real quick. This is my stomach after just tanning it. Super gorgeous. Again, you can tell right where the tanner is going. So I'm going to do my legs next, and my legs take up normally the most pumps because obviously they're the longest. So I will normally use like 3 to 4 pumps on my legs, just depends. And again, I prepped my knees and ankles with moisturizer, so I'm gonna do that right now. So I started with 2 pumps here and I'm just blending it out on my legs, and then I'll do 2 more pumps on the upper half. And again, just using circular motions to make sure it's all blended out evenly and smooth. And then I'll just kind of like pat it on my feet like this. Okay, so now my whole body is tan. My arms, my legs, my stomach, my chest, everything is tan nicely. And what I'll kind of do is just take the excess and rub it up my neck. The neck also tends to wash off faster, so when I retan my face, I'll normally use this on my neck as well. Next, I want to do my hands. So like I said, the hands are something I definitely don't want to over exfoliate. My feet, I never really have a problem. I just pat them as I'm doing my legs, but I'll just go in and pat my hands like this. And that normally doesn't make them orange or anything, but then I'll go in with the face tanner. You could use the mousse as well, it's really just up to you. And I take just a little tiny dot of this and use it for both hands, and I'll just blend out my hands with the face tanner. And again, you can reapply this super easily, and I like to use a brush just so it looks very natural. Hands are something that are definitely going to wear off faster because you're washing them like so many times a day. The one thing I just like about the face tanner is it's designed for your face, so it's not going to break you out or anything. So that's my base, and I'm going to let this sit, but I wanted to show you guys 2 other products that I am obsessed with from Loving Tan that I do use quite often. First is this Deluxe Gradual Tan, and I love this because if you guys are looking for a product to kind of help extend your tan, one thing that's super important with self-tanning is to make sure you're moisturizing it so it doesn't dry out your skin. So I will either go in with just a normal moisturizer, or I'll go in with this Loving Tan Gradual Tanner in the morning, and it just helps kind of extend my tan, and it can make my tan last up to over 2 weeks if I'm using this consistently, because it just helps really nourish the tan and nourish your skin, but also add a very light touch of color. So I have this in the shade Dark. It's gorgeous. And then I'm also obsessed with the Bronze Shimmer. I wear this so often. I'll put it on to go to work. I shoot a lot of necklaces on my neck for my job. Wearing the Bronze Shimmer just makes it look so glowy and beautiful for the shot. So I have this in the shade Ultra Dark to match my tan, and it gives you a very natural finish. You can see where you're applying it, but it doesn't make you darker. It just makes you glowier, if that makes sense. So both of these products I definitely recommend to invest in if you are looking for good products to extend your tan and make them look beautiful and glowy. I'm going to let the tan sit, and I will show you guys it in a couple of hours so you can see it, but I'm actually going to do my makeup right now because we're going to decorate for Christmas today. So I'm just going to let the tanner sit in while we're decorating, and it'll be a good deal. So I will see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so I just did some super quick makeup just so I look a little bit presentable, but I just wanted to show you guys. So this is the type of outfit normally I'll just throw on if I'm just sitting around at home, but just something kind of loose if you're going out and running errands, maybe like just some sweats and like a sweatshirt or something, so it's nothing too like tight. So I'm going to let myself tan, and I will see you guys later this afternoon. Okay guys, so it is currently 7 p.m. so I've had my tan on all day and I still have my makeup on. So I still have the face tanner on as well. Like I said, you can wash the face tanner off after 2 hours, but I just let it sit on all day because I didn't really care, so, and I wasn't doing anything. So I just did some concealer lightly under my eyes and have some mascara and blush and highlighter on. So I didn't do anything too much, but I did just put a little bit of makeup on over it, and it is fine. It doesn't like mess up or ruin it. So I threw back on the swimsuit I have just so you guys could see my tan. So I don't normally do my back, so you can kind of see like the skin color difference right here because it's winter and nobody's seeing my back. Yeah, this side I have blended out a little bit better, but you could put it on your back if you want. I just don't. And like, it's not like a problem to reach back here. I just don't feel the need to like use product on my back. If I was like self-tanning to go to the beach, then that's a different story. Obviously I'd want to make it look all even, but for this, don't need that. So here's my arms and everything. Again, I used the shade Ultra Dark. My face tan matches the body good. Here's my stomach. My stomach always gets super tan. Like even when I'm just in the sun, I feel like my stomach naturally gets more tan. So yeah, and let me show you guys my legs. Here you can kind of see them. You can see my feet aren't too overexposed. My hands aren't overexposed at all. So everything looks good. So I'm going to wash this off when I take my shower tonight, but I just wanted to show you guys it before I end off the video so you can kind of see. When I wash it off, normally the color is basically the same. It just kind of gets the residue off. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like. And like I said, again, I will just be keeping it moisturized using the Gradual Tanner, and then if I want a little bit of glow, I'll use the body shimmer. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Loving Tan for collaborating with me on this video. Their products are seriously the best, so if you want to get any of their products, make sure you use my code gracetaylor at checkout for a free mitt with your purchase. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you're new, definitely subscribe down below. Follow me on my Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.